So welcome back to another Chinese video. So this is a video. It's quite a long one. It's about half an hour long, and it's on the Forbidden City in Beijing. And this was actually filmed in April 24, and this is me just uploading it now as I was doing the 25 videos. What I've tried to do with the video is, well, I'm going to do with the video, is I'm not going to do much commentary on it. It's all pretty self-explanatory. There's also a guide. Apologies that sometimes it's hard to hear what he says. I didn't have microphones at this point, but it's a good sort of guide into the historic side of what it is and how it worked and how the emperors were set up and such. Really, really good day. And looking back at the footage, it's amazing that we were there. So I'm going to shut up now and just enjoy the video.
So I know as for have you seen that movie, The Last Emperor? The kid he grows up, he's like a full Filipino. No, no, they actually rehabilitated him, forced him to like become a warrior, and apparently he's never in the good. Ah, it's still have zero. Right. Yeah, yeah. Oh, it's gold bridge or the gold water. Uh, according to the feng shui, Chinese people are working philosophy. The western part or western direction, it belong to water elements, and it's belong to the gold elements, and the water is coming from very western part of Beijing. Western feng shui meaning gold elements. So the water from western part of Beijing flowing to here, we call that is gold. This is also the positive numbers. This number nine. If you see something that is number nine, usually emperor goes in here. So where the emperor sleeps. But we are in the outer court. Outer court is not a place for it's yes, it's only for the deal with the building with the officials. 哎，这个地方可以照的，这个照片好好。That's it, mission. Yeah. This is no replica. It's all the original. Yes. Yeah, everything is all the original. Yeah, if something is a replica, maybe they will be tell us. Yeah, they will be reading in Chinese English. This is a copy. Stone carving and also wooden carving. And in the cloud, there's a palace. So that is his father's where he lived. That is the emperor's father. We call the heavens.
but not your heaven. Okay, so our heaven is not a Jesus Christ. It's not. Okay, our heavens are from Taoism. Yeah, Taoism, because Ming Dynasty, people there believe Taoism and Buddhism, but in the Qing Dynasty, last dynasty, people there believe it's Tibetan Buddhism. Yeah, Tibet, because Qing people, they are not majority people. Qing people, they are one of the minority groups. China, we have a 56 groups, 55 minority groups, and one majority. In China, 80% of the population all over China, we are all majority. That is the Han people, HAN. Qing people, last dynasty, the emperor or the nobles, they are majority. They are minority groups, very small minority groups. So when they move to the Forbidden City, so minority they have to rule the majority groups. Okay, so they just want to make a peace or entertain the majority. And in both Ming Dynasty, the emperor will stay in the Forbidden City in his whole life. But Qing Dynasty, Qing people, they are Manchurian. Yeah, they are from northeastern part of China. And before they come to the Forbidden City, before they establish the dynasty, in northeastern part of China, they just was make a hunting to make a living. Yeah, this is all for the huntings. So in the Qing Dynasty, the emperor all the year round, maybe just a half a year, live in the Palace Museum. The rest of the half a year, not in the Forbidden City. We'll go to the many villas. For example, like a summer palace. For example, Palace of Palace. And also 18th century, yeah, 1770 something. When this emperor gets married, yeah, this is it's a souvenir to the emperor. Yeah, it's also for the clothes. Yes. Yeah. Emperor will be entertaining himself. For what? The emperor, like a Qianlong, is anti-collection. He's a fan of anti-collection. The table will be like antiques, gold antiques. So he will see his collection here. Yeah, this is also like a sofa. And the reading the books, like the eunuchs will be served the emperor to reading the books. Yeah, this is the creation. So how do you know that? Because the thing is the same. Okay. Emperor Qianlong, same period, Louis XVI in the Western Europe. Yeah, that is the table, right? That is a lot of jewelry, a lot of antique. It's a collection of antique. Yeah, this is like reading the books, reading something. This is like a unit. Yeah, but this is Emperor Qianlong. He's a Manchurian, but he wear, the clothes. This is not a Manchurian, the Kashmir and Qing dynasty. Some 100 years old, maybe some 300 or 400 years old. But there's no detailed information. Supreme Harmony Palace. Yeah, and for this palace, this is only for the emperor meeting with officials. Hundreds of officials will be inside. I mean, the high-ranking official will step inside and kneel down on the ground and pray to the emperor, show their respect. But for the lower ranking official, they are not permitted going inside the building. They just kneel down on the ground. It's outside in this ground. Yes, and the way in the middle way, meridian line. So on the west, this is also the civil officials. On the right, that is will be the military officials. Yeah, and we see this is a super harmony palace. This is a first time built 1420. Yeah, 1420. When they finished construction, only 3 months, this building is totally burned down by the fire because lightning. Yes, and this building is burned down by the fire 5 times. Only one reason, lightning. Yes, only lightning. For now, you can see the lightning rod on the top. Yeah, we put the lightning rod in 1956. Yes, before 1956, trace back to 1425 times. Forbidden City. You see the whole Forbidden City that is all rebuilt in the Qing Dynasty. Ming Dynasty, I mean 600 years ago, all the palaces is all burned out. Yeah, Qing Dynasty, like 300 years ago, when the Manchurian people came to here, they rebuilt the whole palace. Everyone they want to live longevity and for our power longevity. Because the official pray to the emperor. When they pray, they will be saying longevity, long live to the emperor. Everything's all ，to Adam. That is all the incense wood. And it's a burning the incense wood. For example, you can look the Korean, right? The top of the Korean bag, the back of the top on the Korean bag, the different color. So that is like a leaf. You can pick it out and put it in the corner of the top. And that you can open the bag and put the incense wood inside. So where's the smoke come from? Yes, incense burner inside the smoke from the mouth. Yeah, makes a whole circulation. It's for the air circulation. So they have a tube, right? And behind the air circulation, behind the hose, that is the one pillar. Yeah, you can see one pillar. They have a two hose for the air circulation. Yes. Yeah, in the inside. On the wall, that is the pillar. Yes. Each pillar they have a two holes for air circulation. Yeah, take a ride. Yeah, and when the time's ready, the emperor will walk on or step on the Meridian line, go to the backwards, go inside. Yeah, and the hundreds of officials already kneel down on the ground, waiting for the emperor, deal with the daily chores. 现在我们大家来 What do you think? What they use for that? Huh? No. Like a ringing, the big pouring for the water. The water will be, yes. Scholars go inside, and emperor will decide so who's top one, top two, and top three. Yeah, the three guys will go outside Forbidden City from the Meridian. Yes. Yeah, this is only one the purpose. But in the Qing Dynasty, so during the Chinese Lunar Year, like a Chinese New Year, so emperor will invite his family members. They'll have like a royal banquet in the preserving harmony palace. Yeah, we call preserving the emperor and the empress always in the middle. Yeah, in the middle, meridian line. Yeah, this is we call the gate of purity. In the Qing Dynasty, the emperor meeting with the official just inside the gate. Behind the gate, there's a main palace on the meridian line to the emperor. Behind this one, the next one is for the empress. And on the western part, this is a six concubines palaces. So the concubines, west palaces, concubine. And the eastern part, there's another six palaces for the concubine. So west plus east, we totally have 12 concubines. So what do you think? So how many concubines the emperor has? The male or female lion. For example, this one in front of us. What do you think? This is male or female?
This female with the young lion.
Uh-huh.
Maybe.
Okay. Maybe. Okay. You think that is the male?
I think so.
Okay. Okay. All right. Yeah, right.
Oh, thank
Yeah, right.
I was ready to be
Yeah,
wrong.
for the male and the female, they were holding the different things. Yeah, you see, there's like a female one holding a baby lion, and the male one is holding a ball. But that is not a ball. We call it a universe. That is the powers. Okay. And also for the baby lions, it's a similar like a descendant of the royal families. Yeah, in China, we don't have a lion. The lion, it's a first time appeared. That will be like 1,300 years ago in the Han Dynasty. Because we built a road, we call the Silk Road. It's a trade road. Yeah, it's from the other countries, foreign countries. And this huge palace in the inner court, this is the emperor, it's a living palace. So emperor is the sitting rooms, bedrooms that he will be inside. And if the emperor want to take up the concubine, the emperor has many wives, they call concubines. Want to take up the concubine, also will be in this palace. So how the emperor take up the concubine in the Qing dynasty? The eunuch, so the eunuchs, so will be in the room. You see the window, the rooms. This is the rooms. It's for the eunuchs. So the eunuch, they have like a box, yeah. And also on the box, there's a small piece of the wood. On the front of the wood, that is the concubine's name. But on the top, they have two different colors. One is a green, one is a red. So they can switch. So what is the green mean? The green top, it means it's a health. The concubine is healthy. For the right top, it's a meaning symbolize the concubine, she got a period. Okay? So the green and the right, there's a name ruled. So the eunuch will behold the box and go inside the palace. So if the emperor want to take up someone, because emperor know, oh, red and green, she's a period, she's a healthy, okay? If he want to take up someone, so he just hold a small piece of the wood, so upside down, the name upside down, so the eunuch will know, oh, this concubine will be take up the emperor by tonight. We go to one of the concubine's palace. Magical building. East, we have 6 palaces. West, we have another 6 palaces. Yeah, for the concubine's palace, usually they have 2 layers. This is what we call the courtyard. The courtyard should be like a outer yard and an inner yard. This is the outer yard. And behind this building, it's an inner. Oh, we have another one more. We also call that is the powers behind the curtain. So what is that? You know, we are just a baby, 3 or 4 years old, really young to making this operation. So this one, will help them making this operation. So the emperor sitting in the front, And in the middle, it is Emperor is sitting on the curtain. Official free to him. Okay, but everything is and you see the pillars, and also on the second floor, so all the wood, that is the center wood. And also second, you see the blue thing. Yeah. The blue, that is not the feather. The blue, that is the cloisonne. That is the enamel. Yeah, enamel. So there was a burning the enamel. One small piece will be take 2 weeks. And when there was a burning the enamel, there's a Chinese character. It's a traditional. It's just meaning longevity and longevity. And you see on the top and the bottom, there's a symbol of red bat. Because bat in Western country, it's meaning evils or bad things. But in China, it's opposite. In China, red bat is a symbolized like a good fortune. Because bat in China, our pronunciation in Chinese, it's a very similar, same pronunciation with the happiness in English. So we think, so double bat, that is a double happiness with longevity. And at the bottom, this is N and O the D. So SJ, the philosophy, double happiness, and that is not a paper. That is the silk fabric. Yeah, it's all the silk fabric. Yes, silk fabric and the jade, sandalwood, the whole palace, the whole horse. We call the horse. That is the it's the same decorations. So Empress Dowager, that is the dragon lady. She lived here, yeah, from 60 to 70 years. So why is the largest? From the top to the bottom, it's made by one piece of jade. It's a one piece, not several pieces.
Wow.
Okay. So where found the jade? You've been there. Xinjiang.
Xinjiang.
Xinjiang, yes, in Xinjiang province. In Xinjiang province, they found the jade stone. From Xinjiang, moved to the Forbidden City. So ancient time, no flight, no train.
Yeah.
From Xinjiang in ancient time. So this is like a 1 tons heavy. Shipped to the move to the Forbidden City, 2 years. About like 2 years. And in the Forbidden City, they want to do the carvings. But the carving skill, the best, it's in the southern part of China, Yangzhou, near Shanghai. So the jade stone from Forbidden City moved to southern part of China. And in southern part of China, they finished carving. They took about like 7 years to finish all the carvings. And then moved back to shipping back to the Forbidden City. So when they found it in Xinjiang, and finally they back to here, displayed here, totally took for 11 years. Yes. Yeah, 11 years, one piece of the jade. And we see the powers behind the curtain, BBM rule. But in one day,
Where's the arrow? Yeah, very nice. Yeah, I have to been to Beijing many times. But actually, this is the second time I'm here. Yeah. The pandemic turned it even now. Yeah, that's the biggest hit.
so
the girl who's standing here, the age between 13 to 16 years old, to choose the concubine. Yes. And the emperor will be choose who will be the concubine. So, the concubine, if chosen, he will be staying in the Forbidden City in the rest of her life. Passport. The tree also have a passport. Okay. So how we know how old is the tree? So how many years? On the trees they have a logo. Let me show you. For example, so that is the tree's passport. Yeah, for the right one, the right it's more than 400 years. Yeah, 400 years. If you see that is the green one, the green is between 100 to 300 years. Yes, only the right 400 years. This is the trees, and you can see there's the numbers and letters. That is a tree's ID card. Yes, we got a tree's ID card. Yes, it's in here. No escape. Okay, so today we finish here. Yeah, that's one of the okay. Yeah, we're gonna have to walk away from it. It's been late, man.
nó hết rồi hả? 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 Người ở đâu? Alo, của em đến xem hả? Sai bỏ cái gì ra bên kia mà.
Hey, what was?
So I hope that gave you a flavour of what the Forbidden City was about and some of the sights and the sounds of China. What I will say is it was amazing. Together with the Great Wall, it was just an incredible introduction to China. And if you get the opportunity, please, you have to go. Drop your preconceptions of the country. It's amazing. See you in the next one.